Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play of Harassing Mezzaluna. Or Horse Lawyer, for short.
Wouldn't want to harass this guy.
I know,
He likes
seriously.
being harassed.
He's so adorable when he's harassed.
Sorry I lied. I promise I won't do
Hold
again.
it! Lying in a court of law is a criminal offense. I wasn't actually sure. I saw in Phoenix Wright games it doesn't
In
seem
Phoenix Wright games, I thought it was like a thing you get a medal for.
I know, it's right. What do you have to say for yourself?
I said I'm sorry. Can you please drop the point?
It's a criminal offense.
Like, I'm sorry I stabbed this guy, but I'm sorry, okay?
I'm sorry. I totally, stole your gold ring, but I'm sorry, Kay.
I'm sure that's what Bexy said. Jeez, man. Cut him some slack. He didn't know any better.
Just this once, Mezzaluna. You only get one.
Okay, I know why she's doing it, but it's like... You kind of let Shuffle and everyone else go with this, and like, this guy you're gonna hammer to his, balls to the wall.
Yeah, I know, seriously. As you were saying, but yeah, usually in Phoenix Wright in this, you don't even well, in this game, socially, it hasn't really been that question. It's just well, whatever. And of course, she's trying to be extra harsh, trying to get all the information she can. But yeah.
Poor guy. Well, I know it isn't right to lie in court.
Hold it! So, what you're saying?
I was reading the line.
Oh, okay.
Because I think this time he actually didn't do the thing before.
Huh, that's weird. Are you certain there wasn't any personal reason you kept that fact secret?
Objection! Dolly, these claims are baseless and you know it. I'm sexy and you know it. For all we know, this was done entirely for selfless reasons. Isn't that right, Mezzaluna? Yep. Thanks for understanding.
Fine. Then, let's ignore this for now. Please continue with what you were saying. Okay, I'm gonna try and go back. What you were saying he didn't say before?
I assume all of this, did he ever say these before?
Yeah, they say it all, in the first place.
I don't think they did it this
time. You sure? That's weird. I just promise I won't do it again. I swear he did. I don't want to kill him. I haven't been to their house in 2 weeks. Yeah, this is what they said.
Okay, yeah, okay, they did. It's because we stopped the pardon, so anyone.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of my fault. I lied. I probably wanted to protect. Okay, hold it. Exactly how do you mean that he's a nice guy?
Do you have to go into detail, woman?
Yeah, I know.
Some dignity.
I
like how we just implying that he had sex with everyone.
I know, seriously, really seems like it. But admittedly, this is also a very Phoenix Wright thing to do, because you hold it against everything, but that's still kind of funny. Yeah, it is really nitpicky.
Well, his hair looks, and I really liked how he treated me, and he was really nice. Left somewhere. Yeah, okay, they are just... Whatever, I'm not even gonna question it.
I think the implication was made for you, Sapere. So in short, you rather liked Eventide, a bit more than as a friend?
Don't say it like that. But maybe. Jeez, really? Is there any stallion you haven't wanted to be with? Oh, I'm sorry, you just really like stallions.
Wow, that's pretty straight up. That's not what I expected to hear, actually.
I'm sorry, you're not a stallion, Exy. Get the fuck out of my room.
Poor X. Oh.
Yeah, but this is like the 39th guy you've spoken this way about.
Wow.
I feel like Exy's gonna cry.
I know. All gossiping aside, this is very important. Could you add this to your testimony? I actually kind of want to see, it'd be funny, I doubt it's gonna happen, but I really want to see the, prosecutor flirt with this guy. Because we saw if there's a very little deal.
Shredder is an old bag.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Hold it! Did he know about your feelings for him?
Maybe. I don't know how he found out though. Okay, the funny thing is, I was did like everyone tell this motherfucker they loved him? And did he just write this note and all of them found it? It's like he fucking hates me.
Apparently so. Jesus.
Like, imagine like 4 people at the same time poisoned him.
Probably so. With less than lethal.
Yeah, I was about non-lethal, but they are combined.
Yeah.
Lethal. Just imagine that like someone comes and brings him a protein shake, he drinks it, the next guy comes up like, what, my protein shake? And it's just all of them. Just line up of protein shakes.
It's pretty great, but probably. This is a little ridiculous though.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine how he could have ever found out. And there's actually being a genius.
Yeah, actually is pretty great in this. And what if anyone else ever found out? Could there be any problems then?
Not that I can think of, no.
That's not true. There's one person you absolutely wouldn't want to know.
Wouldn't that person be here considering this that he works for the police?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm thinking, so I'll probably have to press that later, because I might have to,
present the guy, yeah.
Yeah, I could think that cause...
Yeah, see, in there you have to
like
present
him. Yeah, okay, so if I can like him. So I'll do that after I press everything.
Yeah. I know we keep playing this, but I'm just gonna assume that they had giant, like, orgies over that place. With, like, Rarity and the 2 women and the guy.
I assume so. Though, I assume this guy had to be like, don't touch me, girls. No. I like stallions. Be gone.
He had the stallion, so it's okay.
Yeah. Someone broke into Eventide's house 2 weeks before his murder to poison him. Can you give us any reason we should believe that pony who broke in wasn't you?
Because I said I didn't do it. Please believe me.
That isn't a strong argument, Mezzaluna. Really?
I thought it was the best.
I thought I could just say, you know, you see that cookie jar with all the cookies? I didn't do it. I know my fingerprints are on that chip, but I didn't do it.
I didn't steal them to feed my army of evil.
Yeah.
These are yours. If you want to support a case, you're going to need evidence.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Prosecutor. You don't have to do anything because you're the prosecutor. Can you please continue with your testimony, Mezzaluna?
Sure, I guess.
Hold it! We can't have you losing focus on the stand. You need to pay attention.
Sorry, I just forgot for a second there, Miss...
Incapex!
Blame her.
Incapex.
Even the guy who made the game didn't want to write that name out.
Yeah, I know. Her name is just Dolly. I mean, in the tag.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Don't get angry at me. It was only a joke.
Oh, sorry. Let's just continue then.
I mean, Felix has to work with, like, being called Mr. Wrong.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Wrong.
Why are you trying to pin the blame on Mezzy, Mom? This is horrible. Why these pivot on the evil Jews?
I know. Right now, it looks like it was either him or Sugary Sweet that killed Eventide. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Don't put that sweetie crap on me. You need to find them innocent one way or another.
This is exactly what I was afraid of. Well, I don't see any problems with this so far. Maybe what he's saying could be true. Protect, besides, Eventide's nice gay. Indeed.
He's really gay. Present.
Yes. Present profiles, Mr. Modus. Objection! So, there's absolutely no problems that could come from you liking Eventide.
No, I don't think there would be a big scandal if it got out. Why?
I'm sure you're right. Absolutely no one would get angry at hearing you liked him.
I wish this game was rated like 18+, because she would put that in like way other terms. Like, you should never be no problems. It's that scandal of him banging you.
I know, that would be pretty great. But admittedly, for all the crap we give her, once again, Dolly
She's setting it up, yeah.
Yeah, she is setting it up, so I appreciate that. It's funny, I swear that, like, the first half of this game wasn't that good, but the second half is really pulling it through.
It has gotten really good, it just needs to pull into the end.
Right, exactly.
As long as it doesn't slack off.
What?
As long as it doesn't slack off toward the end, it's good.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't.
I'm glad we stuck to it.
I am too, Mr. Pear. Slaying out your boyfriend, modus operandi.
A projection I want to deny is definitely ran the risk of causing Modus to get angry at Miss Mezzaluna. But the question is, what does this mean? Does this carry any significance?
Actually, yes it does. Sure, on its own, this proves nothing. Sure, the threat only brings up the possibility of a motive. But a scorned lover and a death threat, put these together and you have a very strong motive.
Don't say that. I constantly have scorned lovers and death threats, and I don't care anyone.
I'm willing to bet AB's does have a lot of both. If the witness really has a motive, we're going to have to consider him a suspect too. I don't.
So many suspects.
Yeah, so many suspects, so little time. Sorry, Exy, you don't want me to... I know you don't want me to do this.
Okay, you're in your sleep, mother.
But the defense wishes to formally accuse Mezzaluna of the murder of Eventide.
But you can't do this. What about my testimony? Yeah, I still have testimony. You could I please try to testify again?
You want to testify again? I suppose some more testimony may help us clear up the confusion. If you could please testify about why you claim you're innocent. I think that needs a little mark or something. Anyways, because it's not weird. Huh?
Maybe it does.
Yeah, it either needs a comma or, getting rid of the word speak.
Yeah.
But, oh well, it's not terrible.
Of course, Yana. That's what I call you, right? I don't call you cutie.
Yeah, we're gonna flirt with the judge now. I swear this guy needs to flirt with more people. I want to see it. It sounds really weird, but like, especially in this court, because I'm considering it hasn't come up. I'm expecting Habeas is straight, but I'd assume that he, it seems like he'd flirt with anyone to,
Admittedly, like, this be the best guy to flirt with, because he seems very perceptive to that.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can just say, like, you just flirt with him and say his mate is nice and stuff, and he's be all over it.
Yeah. All over it, if you know what I mean.
Indeed.
Why do you think I could kill anyone? That's horrible. I mean, I have an alibi, probably. I don't know. Maybe.
Wow. This poor guy, teary up in the eyes. Probably. That's pretty great.
And wasn't he careless poison? I couldn't buy poison. There's that weird law and all. Wait, you are a food guy.
Yeah, he is a food guy.
Exy, why are you letting us? Don't you think I'm innocent? Oh no, you don't think I'm innocent. No, please believe me.
Witness, if you could refrain from rambling on the stand.
That makes him adorable. Your Honor, the witness is obviously under a lot of stress. This is excusable. He's probably the most feeling witness I've ever seen.
Yeah, seriously.
You almost don't want to kill this guy.
You almost don't want to punch holes through the statement, because, that's actually a fair point. Most of the witnesses in Phoenix Wright, even when they're not lying, are very, Yeah, there's occasional, not very often that they're likable.
Like,
But
come on, I mean, even the redneck fucking woman wasn't likable.
Well, so some people, I actually liked her.
But you had no problem storing her stuff.
That is true. She wasn't adorable, she was just funny. But
This is like the equivalent to accusing Fluttershy in Turnabout Stone.
Yeah, I know, seriously. Where everyone's like, but yeah, you're right, it is. So I actually like that, a likable witness on the stand.
Thank you, sorry, I get stressed out easily, sorry.
It's alright, Mezzaluna, don't worry about it. Actually, no, it isn't alright. You're hiding something, and I'm determined to figure out what.
Just make it, like, not in bad sense, but it makes Dottie look like freaking, like, she's heartless.
It does. She seems to be a little, yeah. I'd say she's also a little harsher than Phoenix.
Which is not really bad, like, she doesn't have to be Phoenix.
Right, exactly. Hold it! Opinions aren't a good argument. We need facts from you if we want to continue.
But I'm not expressing an opinion. Telling someone you think they are a murderer is horrible. This isn't getting you anywhere, just drop the point.
And I don't need your opinion on the matter. Hold it! How do you not know if you have an alibi?
Wasn't he poisoned a week ago? I don't even know when that was.
I don't know when a week ago was.
But I give him credit for the fact that, like, not knowing if you have an alibi makes more sense than knowing if you have an alibi.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't know that stuff unless he had a reason to know that stuff.
Yeah, that is true. Like, especially something like that, unless you'd have to either have a reason or have a big event happen on that day.
Which is just kind of suspicious.
Which is kind of suspicious. But I mean, if like, my birthday was a week ago and someone was murdered a week ago, I can, it's easy to say, well, look, I was around all these people. But obviously, even that's suspicious, because, like, well, I don't know, if you had a reason to kill him, maybe you want to be around
Maybe his alibi should be that he had modus operandi operating on him.
Maybe so. A little, bondage. What?
Bonding time, yes.
Yes, bondage time. Bonding-age time. If you don't know if you have an alibi, don't use an alibi as proof of your innocence.
I'm sorry, but that's not the proof I have.
Hold it! Do you mean the law regarding who can and can't buy rat poison?
Yeah, exactly. You need to meet one of those requirements to buy it. I told you I have a butcher knife on my flank.
Yeah, and she's just like,
Did you forget that you're missing 2 fingers?
Oh, that was pretty freaking great. That's so stupid. Okay. Anyways, I'll present that later. For now, I'll keep pressing. Hold it! Mezzaluna, don't pull Exie into this. She is irrelevant to what happened.
I'm kind of in his defense team. I'm not exactly relevant.
Shut up, Exie. You hush your mouth. I don't need this kind of attitude. Jeez.
Jeez, woman. What part of me and my irrelevant argument? God, I can see this turning into war.
Seriously.
It's actually getting kind of heated here.
It is. Hold it! If you want us to find you innocent, you're going to have to give us reason to believe this.
But that's what I was giving you in his testimony.
Well, that's true, I suppose.
And why are you asking me about this?
Let's just move on, shall we?
Is this just me, or is this Mezzy really bad liar?
It's not just you. There's definitely something wrong with his testimony. And there's a weird law and all that. The main thing is, what do we present? Okay, wait. Poison receipt. Medical records.
Actually, look, check that one. The medical records.
Oh, medical records.
That's out of curiosity. What does it actually say?
Let's see. Sunny skies Chocolate was found to be completely malformed, creating virtually no nervous connections to whatever nerve, and in turn the brain. Tests showed she was unable to hear sounds that caused visible discomfort to her sister, Rainy Melody. Both were allowed in the room at the time of the tests. No obvious signs of blindness were seen. Reports of Melody as an infant show she was dropped at an early age. Reports show she fell and hit the back of her head, damaging the visual cortex. Vision loss came as she aged. Her sister, Sunny Skies, was allowed in the room at the time of the tests.
All that stuff.
Yeah. Then there was this SOE case, which I actually never read either, so let's do that.
But you did.
Yeah, I actually forgot to. Time of crime, 1034 to 1038. Description: crime sure sweet was found stabbed once in the shoulder at her ice cream stand.
See, that's what I said, because she was stabbed in the shoulder. Doesn't seem like a kind of a murder stab.
Yeah, it doesn't. Then parked outside of the Shamrock Cafe. One stab was made to the victim's pectorals descendens. No potentially lethal injuries. It even says there's literally no potentially lethal injuries there. And first victim described someone beige gripping the handle of a knife. Two beige suspects, Horte Cuisine and Wes.
You want me to pronounce that in German?
Okay, sure.
Weißwasserflusstraume.
So is that B a German B then?
No, that's a double S.
Oh.
It's a specific sign, and you guys don't know if it's an SZ.
Okay, interesting.
I call it double S, but I think it's actually an SZ is what we provided. So it's a combination of an S and a Z. It's I don't know, it's a middle ground kind of thing.
Interesting. Yeah.
But I mean, you have probably seen me type that before, because it's on the same, like on the keyboard, it's on the same place as a question mark. But if you don't hold shift, so sometimes I have it instead of a question mark accidentally.
Yeah, I think maybe I've seen it. We're both proven and innocent. Neither of the other suspects had motive and opportunity. Foie gras magic is beige, fitting description. Foie gras later confessed to the stabbing.
That's what I'm curious if the guy not a bad guy.
Yeah.
What if he was like push it into this?
I'm kind of actually wondering that, because that's like, I assumed he hadn't confessed, but that's like, that seems really weird. Like stabbing someone in the shoulder and then I really don't get like this. I really don't like that guy would not serve time. I don't know
lifelong.
Not lifelong. I'm not saying he would serve time, but I'm saying not lifetime. Freaking hell! For stabbing someone and then going around and saying, "Yeah, I'm stabbed."
I did it. I'm sorry.
You'd get like, I don't know how long you'd get, but I'm gonna guess somewhere around 5 years, maybe.
Yeah. But maybe Celeste really fucking hated the guy.
Maybe so. She's like,
I hate you, cutie mug.
It's
like that guy mentioned he had cooking utensils at his cutie mug.
Yeah, he did.
Which also relates to the whole poison thing.
Yeah. Let's see. So would we? I'm guessing we'd
poison.
Rat poison. Yeah. Okay. Present. The rat poison.
Yeah.
Objection. Mezzaluna, you best have a good explanation for these lies.
Lies? What are you talking about?
You say you're innocent because you couldn't buy the rat poison in question. However, you're actually one of the few people who could have bought it.
Oh, no. Did I do something wrong again?
Keep in mind that you work as a chef, a culinary occupation. And aren't you people in culinary occupations one of two groups of people who can buy rat poison?
No, stop!
What?
What thing was?
I'm sure it is. What? I can't even respond. I don't even know what to say. Why? I haven't even realized this. But what does this mean? You had motive. You didn't want Sugar to be killed or Modus to find out about your crush. You had means. You're one of the few people who could get the murder weapon.
And you had opportunity.
You had opportunity. You failed to give us any kind of alibi for yourself. That's right. You, Mezzaluna, had complete opportunity to commit this murder.
Objection. Oh my god. It's Steve.
Modus, out of nowhere. Let's see. I demand... I think I
That's
said
my
right.
guy.
That was yours again? Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was. I demand that the defense claim... I demand that the... I can't fucking do it. I don't know what his voice was. I know it was a deeper voice.
It was a deep voice, which is why I thought I did it, because I remember deep voice. And, that sounds weird, but I thought I remember I'm doing the deep voice, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Do you want to do it? Or...
If you want me to, it doesn't really matter.
I can do it. Also, his eyebrow is in fucking lightning bolt.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty legit.
I demand that the defense's claim be taken off the record.
Detective Operandi, what on earth are you doing here?
Mezzy, you thank God thinks I don't going to try. Mezzy, calm down. You don't need to worry anymore. See, I found proof of your innocence.
What did you find?
I got a copy of Mezzaluna's work schedule. Look at when he was working on May 5th. May 5th, clocked in at 9:54, out at 4:51.
I'm guessing, yep, that's in the way of the rat poison thing.
Yeah.
That can't be right. Well, I have another
Fuck you,
witness, and I
Pavani.
really didn't, this guy was the most likable guy ever. I really assumed he didn't do it. Like,
It would be quite a twist.
it would be quite a twist, yes.
What if Barandi is the killer?
That'd be interesting, but I'm pretty
You
sure
could
it's gonna
always
be
put
sweet.
that, like he killed the person because he didn't want to lose his boyfriend.
Oh, that's something that happens in these, but yeah, I don't know. Like, it'd be an alright reason. But I'm kind of curious to see what they'll come up with. I'm completely lost. Could you please fill us in as to why this is relevant? Oh, Judge, you're so slow. Yeah, we literally were just talking about this. It's the poison receipts. Mezzaluna was working from 10 to 5.
I heard the
on
offense
May
doesn't have
5th.
to prove this one.
Yeah, I know. The offense in this game doesn't have to prove anything. Fucking shit. Like,
Go ahead.
this piece of evidence proves his innocence. A receipt? What does this prove again? So that's my voice cracking. This is a receipt for the rat poison used to kill Eventide. Take a look at the timestamp. 3/14, May 5th. Oh!
Exactly. He's not the person who bought the rat poison. Objection.
This proves nothing. He could have had an accomplice.
Objection. Miss Incapex. Why would he need to accomplice? He could buy the poison himself. This was a one-pony job. Mezzaluna didn't buy the rat poison. He's innocent.
Ah.
Objection! I love yelling this.
Objection! I'm afraid if this is true, this throws out the defense's theory. I'm sorry, ladies. Doesn't throw out the case entirely, but Exy wouldn't let me bring that up.
Don't worry about it. I'm not happy about it either. But it's for the best.
But Exy, she's your friend.
Your Honor, the defense wishes... Wait, you read my mind again. Your Honor, the defense wishes to name a new suspect and bring her to stand. Because she like knew what you were thinking.
Right. Oh yeah, she did. She freaking psychic ass Phoenix Wright women. What is up with this? Where's all the psychic women?
They don't need a fucking ring.
Indeed, seriously. A new suspect, very well.
The defense calls Sugary Sweet to the stand.
I actually don't see why she'd have any more of a trouble with sugary sweet than
I think she likes sugary sweet more than she likes Mezzaluna.
Oh, I don't know why. Mezzaluna seems like
Mezzaluna does like every stallion ever.
Well, yeah, maybe as a girl, Mezzaluna doesn't seem as appealing. Who knows? But you know, personally, I'm like Mezzaluna seems like a cool dude.
Seems like a cooler dude than the sweet woman. That's because the sweet woman is
the murderer.
Yes.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
I'm Sugar Be Sweet. Sugar babies? I totally read it as bitches, by the way.
Sugar bitches.
Sugar bitches? I want cherry on top ice cream. If you don't mind me asking, why am I here? I told you everything I know. Sorry, we can't. But we think you had something to do with Aventine's murder.
Exy, you don't just tell someone that to their face. But I know exactly, jeez.
It's fine, Exy, I understand, but I'm innocent. At least for that murder. I know. Could you please testify to the court about why we should believe you?
Exy, you're so much more serious now. You don't want to do this, do you?
Yeah,
maybe Exy knows. Maybe it's not just that, because, I don't know, Exy doesn't seem like she'd throw a friend under the bus. So I'm willing to bet Exy believes... No. Yeah.
I suppose I can... Sure.
Proof of innocence.
I know that the sweat at foie grass made against me gives me motive. But that doesn't mean I killed him. I cared about him. And besides, didn't you say that poison was bought at 3 on the 5th? Well, I was running my stand then, honey bean. I have an alibi. Oh my god, it's reading your mind. It's a bean.
Indeed. And unlike the other guy, she had the suspicious thing of already preparing an alibi.
I got that one out of before.
Yep. Isn't this the same argument we heard from Mezzaluna?
I don't know. Am I free to go now? Not yet. We still got to cross-examine you. Alright. Could you please try to make this quicker though?
I make no promises, Miss Sweet. I like things slow and hard.
If you have an assistant, so you can literally cross-examine them.
Indeed. I actually can. Hold it! So you admit to having a motive for murder?
Please hear me out. Can I explain this?
No, go home with your bonitis.
See, I care about Eventide. I wouldn't hurt anyone that I cared about to save my life.
Does this argument fit with what we know?
I wouldn't hurt anyone.
Well, as far as I know, she hasn't hurt anyone.
Do we? Do we truly?
She was... Basically all we know about her is that she was stabbed.
But maybe... she stabbed herself.
I don't know.
Wait,
there's not really
reason...
Again. Huh?
Wait.
Stab was made the victim of spectral.
Look on the second page.
Oh yeah. Was proven innocent. Neither the other suspected motive or drove for grounds. Ajik is beige. Fitting description. Later confessed to the stabbing.
But she did.
She did something. Well, we might as well say, I think we might as well just say not exactly. The worst it can, like, this is the kind of thing that the worst the game can do is
what was her statement again?
Her statement?
Not in here, but her statement that she made before this.
Before this?
She wouldn't hurt anyone to save her. She
wouldn't hurt anyone, yeah, to save herself.
I like thinking about it logically. But I don't know. But she uses rat poison, I'm sure. But I don't know.
Yeah, we don't really have much proof at the moment. I guess let's just say yes for now. Because we literally know nothing, huh?
Yeah, okay, let's say yes.
Very well. Please continue, Miss Sweet.
No, like I was saying, it does look like I have motive.
Hold it! Could you please go into details how you felt about Eventide?
Well, I might have cared a bit much for him.
Have any of our witnesses not fallen in love with Eventide at some point?
I swear, he must have been really good, if you know what I mean.
I like the judge, though.
But I'm sure the judge fell in love with Eventide before this case is done.
I honestly, I think it's gonna be opposite. I think Judge is gonna have Eventide, you know, Overlord is gonna be like, I'm kind of glad this guy was stabbed. I mean, to be honest, it's sad, but fuck Eventide.
Fuck him, he just fucked everyone.
Yeah.
But still, it was kind of hard to see him as Sunny all the time. It hurt me, Sweet Pea.
Well, that's certainly interesting, but what does it mean? Hold it! How do you know when the poison was bought?
I've been watching it fly from the gallery. I knew I'd be suspected. I was kind of hoping I could make a good argument for myself before I was called to the stand.
Fair enough. Please continue. Hold it! Do you have any physical proof of this?
I keep a record of when I won my stand in a little notebook. I don't have it with me right now. I should be with my stand.
Even so, a notebook isn't very good evidence.
Well, I guess you just have to trust me. Chicory's reason for innocence are her alibi and lack of strong motive.
So if we want to find her guilty, we need to prove both of these things wrong. If someone goes with the court record, there must be some way to prove her wrong. I mean, I killed him, I cared about him. There was... I think she had... Please go into more detail. I can't remember. Still, it's kind of hard to see saying. It's really interesting. What does it mean?
Look at the Gossip magazine. Can you look at it at all?
No, just one of the many anonymous things. So Eventide was going to sue over the story stopping in October.
October.
Oh. Huh. Well, we found an interesting connection. So sugary sweet. So actually, let's go back.
Sugary Sweet was the person who wrote the articles.
Yeah.
And the guy stabbed her to make her stop? Question mark?
Yeah, I imagine. Probably like everyone, the guy had feelings for Eventide. And so he was like,
but then why was Sugary Sweet doing that?
Why was she writing the gossip magazines?
Yeah.
Well, it could be because she's a bitch, because she wanted money, because she secretly hated Eventide.
Well, there's an assumption that she actually did like him.
Well, under the assumption that she did like him, maybe she was blackmailing him, saying, you know, hey, if you don't frickin', do stuff with me, I'ma frickin' print these articles about you.
If you don't show me Mr. Junior Eventide.
Indeed.
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Not exactly. I'm afraid I cared too much excuse isn't going to work. Think back to what you just said.
But it still was kind of hard to see him with Sunny all the time. It hurt me, Sweet Pea.
It wasn't easy seeing him in love with another woman, was it? That hurt you, incredibly so. Might have hurt you so much, in fact, that killing him wouldn't be such a hard thing to do.
Murder? Yes, it might have hurt her so much, but that's just a possibility. I mean, that would also explain why she was trying to blame it off on the other guy.
Right, it would.
Though it would not explain why she even... Because she kind of put herself into a trap then. Because she told them about it, and that kind of... Like she told you about this. If she hadn't told you anything, you wouldn't have anything to go on.
Yeah, that is a fair point. I don't know why she told us that the guy threatened her. Because it doesn't seem like she really needed to. That seems like the kind of thing she could have brought up in court. Though maybe she told us because it was just a lie she thought up on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she just wanted to make sure that she had an alibi, or like, she gave you something so you didn't distrust her. I don't know.
Right.
But I give it credit for us even trying to figure this out.
Right. I like that it was this was logical. Yeah, it was something with logic out. It's pretty good.
After all, could you see a sweet little lady in this community, lady like this committing any kind of crime?
How hobbies? Why can't you flirt with the gay dudes?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to get killed by Deep.
Maybe so. Maybe he knew Modus was there and Modus would have been like, "You motherfucker, I'll see you after court."
No, I think Modus is black. See, it works into my blue-black theme again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, like, Modus, not to be racist, and, like, I don't even think this is racist, because I don't think it's a real black name, but, like, from an action movie or something, Modus kind of sounds like a black name. Doesn't
Maybe
it?
True.
Yeah.
Maybe he is black.
Maybe so. But that's not the only motive we've established for her. Imagine your life is threatened, and the person you have to kill to save yourself jilted you in love. I'd chalk that up not as a possibility, but a probability.
I always say Dolly is kind of a grim view on life.
She kind of does.
Dolly would kill her own daughter if someone paid her for it.
Possibly, like, which is, and I have to agree, it's fine that she's not Phoenix. In fact, it's a good thing. It seems to fit better with this particular game. But it is funny, and I guess the reason I keep comparing it is because Phoenix is, well, sometimes he's not. That's usually for the sake of humor. But normally Phoenix is such a Boy Scout. Like,
yeah, Phoenix is normally, like, kind of overly innocent almost.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why he goes over to his enemies and it's like, "Hey, I know you're evil. Now let's play it out in court." And the guy like, "No."
Yeah, exactly. Which it does. Phoenix is lovable because of that. Like he's a real lovable character. That's one of the reasons why. But yeah, it's this is interesting in a much more serious way. Yeah. Order. So the defense now wishes to accuse Sugary Sweet. But yes, we do. But yeah, I think both work for their specific games.
Your Honor, these claims are meaningless. Sugary is the third or fourth person she has accused.
So
it seems to work.
It seems to work, and to be fair, all of the people we accuse have lied in court.
Yeah, okay, that one. So,
are you telling me there's no ground for these claims?
Well,
Exactly.
Wait, honey, I didn't think of it that way, but just because I have a motive doesn't mean I did it.
No, it doesn't. But there's another piece of evidence that points towards you as a killer.
I will also say that I think after this case, Dolly kinda has to go back to Canterlot. Because I think every motherfucker in this town wants her head. Maybe that's why she left Canterlot.
Probably so. She probably, like, freaking just sat there and threw everyone under the bus. She was like, mayor of the town, throw him under the bus. Senator of the town, throw him under the bus.
did it.
Celestia, throw her under the bus. This shows that you were the one who oh yeah. It was the, rat poison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A box of rat poison? Is something wrong with it?
No, for animal rights reasons, only ponies working in health or food can buy animal poisons.
So wait, you showed her the fucking box of rat poison? She's just like this.
Yes, exactly like this. You see this little cute mouse on it? It's a mouse of death.
Yeah.
Miss Sweet, you own an ice cream cart, do you not?
Huh.
People of the court, we have a new suspect, a pony with full opportunity to have done
I
this.
still don't think ice cream carts fall under food thingy. I think I might be wrong, but it just doesn't sound like something that would include rat poison.
Well, I don't know how real laws would work on it, but I actually think it would, because for any kind of cart, you would need a food license, and so you would probably be able to buy anything a, chef would be able to buy, including rat poison. Even
Maybe?
if you probably
I guess
don't
it just
really
seems weird because he couldn't use it.
Right, exactly. You wouldn't have a need for rat poison, but I'm going off of real-world logic. I actually think if I were running a hot dog stand and I needed a food license for rat poison, they'd give it to me. They'd be like, yeah, whatever. Just take your food license, take your rat poison. We don't
So put it all over the fucking hot dog.
Yeah, put it all over your hot dogs. I'm sure it won't kill too many people.
It's sorry for overpopulation right there.
People of the court, we have a new suspect. Oh yeah. Well, will you give us a reason to believe your innocence, or wait for Modus to bring more evidence?
Hey, that one seemed to work pretty well. Maybe you should just do that. I read out models. Okay, I talk. Please don't be so hard about this.
Very well. Witness, you have one more chance to prove yourself innocent of all charges. Wow. The judges...
It's just like, I'm done with your shit.
Yeah.
I fucking hate ice cream. Ice cream killed my parents.
He's like, I'm gonna get you accused guilty, and then I'm gonna take a nap.
Like, I admit him to being good. Oh. The judge falls asleep for like 5 hours, wakes up like, what was I gonna do? You were gonna be that he's innocent. Okay, innocent.
Man, imagine if that happened in like a Phoenix Wright case. Like the judge is about to accuse your person of like, he's about to sentence your person of being guilty, and someone just like shoots him with a sleeping dart.
Guy finds unconscious and you guys just keep doing research.
Great.
Okay, I'm sorry about all this sugar cane.
Jesus, she sure does like her sweets though.
Yeah.
Anyways.
She's like that one lady.
Yeah. Which one, lady?
The
food one?
redneck woman.
Oh, the redneck woman. Yeah.
Yeehaw!
I got my apples and apple accessories.
But I didn't mean Applejack, but
yeah,
I meant the one
know
from
which
Phoenix
one you
Wright.
meant. I can't. What a heart. That's it.
Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah. Anyways, wanna end the part and stuff?
Yes.
Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.
See ya.